You say salvation is a free gift, but isn't stopping sin an act of obedience and therefore earning the gift? No, that's ridiculous. That kind of line of thinking is dumb. That's like saying, oh, well, isn't obeying the law a sin? Like, or isn't obeying the law? Like, you can't, look, the Bible can't contradict itself. To me, that's the most ridiculous thing anybody has ever said or will say, is that obeying God's law is an act, and therefore you're earning your way into heaven. When God himself said that if you love me, obey my commandments. God himself said, if you love me, obey my commandments. God says to those who say they know me and keep not my commandments, the truth is not in him and he is a liar. That blows your argument out of the water again. So you can't, I mean, that's just sitting there saying it's a work, it's an act. You're earning your way into heaven by obeying God's law is essentially Satan speaking, to be honest. Because that sounds like something Satan would say, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound like something Satan would say? That sounds like exactly something what Satan would say, to be honest. Someone who hates God, and if I was to say that, that's just ridiculous. That kind of that line of thinking to me is absolutely atrocious and appalling. To sit there and try to say obeying God's law is earning your way into heaven by a work or something. A work is you going out and feeding the homeless. That's what a work is, okay? It's not a work to obey God's law.